Welcome back. On Matt James's season of The Bachelor, she was known as funny, outspoken, and self-described sex positive. Now she's the one handing out the roses as the new Bachelorette. Please welcome Katie Thurston to the show. Hi, Katie. Good morning.
Hi. Katie, I have a question immediately. What is sex positive?
It's just really owning your sexuality and just being comfortable talking about sex. It's 2021. It's not this taboo topic.
So if there were a guy on the show that was a virgin, sex negative, or whatever it would be, would that be a deal breaker for you?
I will say I surprised myself this season, so I encourage you guys to tune in and find out how I handle that.
Surprised yourself this season.
With a sex integer.
Why are you so funny today? It's the stitches?
I think it's the string I have tied in my...
He must be on some sort of painkiller that we don't know about.
Just life, you know. Summer's getting good, as we just heard from the doctors.
So listen. I'm looking at you right now. You could meet a guy walking down the street. Why?
I mean, yeah, I can meet a guy anywhere.
I know, but
so why not meet 30 of them all at the same time?
Why all these weirdos? Why all these weirdos that apply for this position? Why not just let it happen organically? Look at Ryan Seacrest. He's single. He's chomping at the bit. He's sex negative, apparently.
I will say this was actually an amazing group of guys, and I'm so thankful to have met them, and being able to meet them all at once, I think, is the perfect way to fall in love.
You know, I look at these guys as they appear on the show. I look them up and down, and I wonder to myself, how would I know if they're here for the right reason? How do you sniff them out? How do you know if they're there for the right reason?
I mean, I will say you are short on time, and I had to rely on my women's intuition a lot. So that helped me probably the most during this.
That's actually a very good thing to rely on, that women tend to tune out. You're right. The longer you have, the more you can tune that out sometimes.
Exactly.
You stood up to bullying and negativity when you were on The Bachelor. Talk about that a little bit.
I mean, I'm just going to speak my mind if I see something I don't like. And, you know, since then, we've all moved forward and learned and grown together as a group. But yeah, I'm just always going to stand up for women. And I think that's what you'll see here is women supporting women during my season. And I'm just really excited to show you guys that.
Well, that is very exciting. And we have to take a commercial break. But before we come back, or when we come back?
When we come back.
When we come back, you're going to reveal to us a celebrity crush that you have?
That's right after this. We'll be right back. So what were you most concerned about? What was your biggest fear going into this whole process?
I was scared there wasn't going to be somebody I was interested in. But then after meeting them, and when you guys see it, I definitely fall in love more than once. I had a great group.
Wait, you fall in love more than once?
Yep.
See, people say that's possible.
Absolutely. I just think there's different types of love, you know, and that's what I had to remind myself at the end of the day is I'm looking for that one that is forever and my one and only.
Did you fall in a lasting love?
That's to be determined.
Or is it? All right. Let's get to your biggest celebrity crush. They tell us you have someone that you think about often when you're not thinking about all the men that you're in love with.
Okay, this was an old celebrity crush, okay? In high school, I did mail a letter to Robert Pattinson to his fan mailbox.
Edward Cullen?
Hang on.
Did you just call? Yeah, Edward Cullen.
Did you just call Robert Pattinson old?
I mean, it was a long time ago.
We are like the Crypt Keepers.
And no response yet, I guess?
He never wrote back.
No, there's always time.
What would you do if Robert Pattinson got out of the car?
I have no idea. I'd probably just be living like every girl's fantasy when we were in high school.
Do you know what ABC should do if ABC was smart? They should contact Robert Pattinson. And at whatever the Bachelorette reunion thing where it's like everybody tells all, suddenly he shows up with a rose.
Katie's journey begins tonight on The Bachelorette on ABC. Thank you for coming on. We'll see you later.